Masks and the Shadow, Green Hornet Legacy, Black Bat. These are just a few of the exciting titles from Dynamite Entertainment. My man Patrick Michael Strange giving you a close-up on some of the exciting titles from Dynamite, showing you some of the awesome artwork from the books that they pick out. And these are just a few of my favorites as well. Yes, I do read all these. Dark Shadows, Damsels, Mermaids. Hi everybody, I'm Troy David Phillips. I'm the manager here at Flashback Comics. Wanted to take a minute in my little spotlight to talk about Dynamite Entertainment. They are an independent comic company. They put out a lot of fine titles. I read a lot of their product. Personally, it's in my own collection at home. And I just wanted to showcase a few of the things and let you know what's out there. Get you a little excited as collectors looking for something to read. I'm going to start with a couple of their solo characters. You probably remember the pulp action hero, the Shadow. The Shadow's had a very long life. You've probably seen his DC comic series, illustrated by Mike Kaluta back in the 70s. There was a Marvel graphic novel, also by Kaluta, that was pretty awesome. Dynamite's got the Shadow now. Two-fisted, guns a-blazing, clouding men's minds, knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men. And we've got the ongoing Green Hornet Legacy series. Another classic pulp action character from way back. Not like the movie at all. The comic is vastly superior to that. You got Green Hornet, you got Kato, you know the story, but what you probably don't know is just how good the interior art is. Dynamite is big on interior art. All of their artists are quality artists. All of their books have a high mark of quality. Alex Ross does a lot of work with Dynamite Entertainment, and those of you who are familiar with Kingdom Come or Marvels, you know what Alex Ross has to offer. Now I'm picking up Masks here. Masks is a title that Dynamite puts out, and it brings together pulp action characters like Green Hornet and the Shadow and the Spider and Zorro and Kato. I'm not going to ignore Kato. I'm a Bruce Lee fan myself. Masks also will be featuring Miss Fury and the Black Terror. There's a lot going on there. I don't want to spoil it. You want to come in and pick that book up. It's only up to issue number 6, so you haven't missed too much, but don't wait until it's all gone. Very recently, Dynamite gave us the Black Bat. He's a great character with a very humanizing handicap. The story is very grounded, at the same time very gritty, very crime noir. If you like that kind of thing, Black Bat is definitely a book for you. Now, a little less crime noir, we have Miss Fury. The Miss Fury story takes you from 1943 and jumps you into 2013. There's a lot going on here. This is an older character. You might remember I mentioned her in our new releases a little while back. Miss Fury has got a very modern spin on her classic roots. I'm a really big fan of both Steve Austin and Jamie Summers. You'll remember Steve Austin was once the $6 Million Man. For copyright reasons, they're now calling him the Bionic Man. And we have the Bionic Woman. And because it's really cool to do that sort of thing, we have the Bionic Man versus the Bionic Woman. Both Colonel Steve Austin and Jamie Summers have their own titles. This is a short duration, limited series that brings the two characters together in a pretty exciting story. You definitely want to pick that one up. New from Dynamite this week is Grimm, based on the Grimm fairy tales. Now, let me spotlight this just to avoid any confusion. This is not the Zenoscope Entertainment Grimm fairy tales. This is based on the television series, which is actually pretty cool. I love the TV series, but they can be talked about someplace else. I'm going to talk about the comic because, well, I love comics. And if you're watching this, I'm going to assume you love comics too. Once again, Dynamite Entertainment and their awesome artwork interiors. It really doesn't matter what Dynamite book you pick up. The interior art is going to be good. I sincerely doubt that anybody is going to read the entire product line. I'm not going to try to be a pushy salesman and sell you the entire product line, but I promise you, if you pick up a Dynamite book, you will like it and probably want to stick with that at the very least. Two of my absolute favorite titles from Dynamite are Warlord of Mars, featuring the classic Edgar Rice Burroughs character John Carter, and Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris. She spun out into her own series. She's a great female protagonist character. And yeah, she's a sexy woman, scantily clad, but there's an awful lot more to her story. She is a very good action hero. She holds her own very well. It's an exotic landscape, a backdrop, lots of action, lots of drama, good characterization. I recommend it strenuously. I don't get to use strenuously in a sentence often enough. Fans of Robert E. Howard, you're probably familiar with Conan, and I would recommend that you look at the Conan series from Dark Horse Comics. But that's Dark Horse. I'll talk about them a different time. Right now, this is Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, and right behind it, I have Queen Sonja. Queen Sonja and Red Sonja are both ongoing titles from Dynamite, and they're both good. You could pick up both titles. I do. But if you're on a budget, you could pick up one title or the other. They don't cross over. They don't tie in. They don't force you to buy both books. Red Sonja's also been in some limited series like Unchained, Revenge of the Gods, Broken Skin, and it really doesn't matter if you don't read all of them. Pick the one you like, stick with that one. Now, new from Dynamite this week is Damsels. You may have seen the regular Damsels series. This is a spin-out called Mermaids, and that cover is just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take a second and show you just a spot of the interior. Have a look at that. Once again, I feel like I just can't say enough how high the quality of artwork is at Dynamite. Yeah, it just doesn't matter what Dynamite book you pick up. They cut no corners. They spare nothing. Their artists leave it all on the table. Dark Shadows. Okay, a Dynamite Entertainment classic. I actually remember watching the original series when I was much, much younger. I'm dating myself here, I know. And Barnabas Collins continues to excite and entertain people in this ongoing series. Once again, have very fine quality stuff here. All in all, I'd have to say that Dynamite Entertainment is a great value for the cover price. You're going to pick up the book, you're going to get a story that draws you in, you're going to get characters. Some characters you may recognize, some characters will be new to you. But the writers and artists treat these characters with love, respect, and admiration. It comes across as you turn each page. They've been around for a bit. They have talent on the book like Alex Ross. I had to shout his name because I absolutely love the stuff that Alex Ross does. So I'm going to close out here, and I'm going to let you come to Flashback Comics and raid through my Dynamite selection. And I hope to be talking to you all sometime soon again.